Alright, cool. Welcome back, guys. This is Bad Axe Ginger Gaming. I am, of course, Bad Axe Ginger. Glad to have you here. Um, last time we started our Baldur's Gate 3, obviously, playthrough, on Tactician difficulty. You can see in the bottom right corner of the screen, I chose to go with a character called Yoltor Shoal. You might recognize the name if you have played Skyrim. It's the Fire Breath Shout, playing a golden dragonborn paladin of Bahamut, Oath of Vengeance. Although I guess we haven't taken the oath yet, only level 1. But yeah, so this was a character that I played in TOA, in real D&D 5e, with my best friends several years ago, and thought he'd be a good candidate to go through Tactician as opposed to Balanced, which is what I'm used to. It's my first time doing Tactician. As such, I am going for the achievements. This is the vanilla version. I don't have any mods on for this campaign. I'll keep the cheesing to a minimum, promise, unless it's some like game-ending nonsense, just simply because of the sheer amount of time it takes for even a single playthrough of the game. If something like Lysel, for instance, she's usually a problem in all of my playthroughs, because she's one of the few things that I don't agree with the writing direction of the game on. We'll get into that much later, as the as these circumstances become pertinent. Basically, the situation that revolves around her personal quests within the game, right? So I generally struggle with keeping her from bailing, given Act 3 stuff for her personal quest and that sort of thing. So things like that, like game-breaking things, campaign-breaking things, I suppose. I would probably save scum for that. I wouldn't necessarily always save scum for things like entering an encounter or avoiding an encounter under better conditions, that sort of thing. I might just choose to roll with it, at least to the point where like I get TPK'd, and then I just reload, save, redo it. For the most part, I want to keep the cheesing down to a minimum, 0 if at all possible. But we'll see how it goes. I'll ensure that there are clear expectations, so that y'all don't feel like you're getting a bad bill of goods from me. I'll make sure that I have consistent guidelines, essentially. But yeah, definitely glad to have you guys back. This will be episode 2. I think we'll make, well, I know we'll make considerably more progress tonight. You know what, let's go ahead and have this thing loading while I'm yapping. We'll make considerably more progress tonight because last time there was issue with setup. As y'all can see, I'm not in my music studio. I'm in my living room. It's not the ideal setup, so it takes a little work, which is why I'm late. But I'm real excited about this, guys. I love this game so much. Last time I showed y'all how many hours I've got into it. That's not even all of them. I have too much crap up here. Alright, so this is a pretty popular game. I'll try not to be all spoilery. Um, keep things a little vague. Get this stuff out of the way. Keep things as vague as possible, while also trying to clue those of you in. This is what I'm doing. Those of you who have played before and are familiar with it, clue y'all into what I'm doing, right? Alright, so we're about to enter combat right up here. I guess I'll get to what I was about to say later. It's not pertinent.
More of those wretched things.
I thought there was another... Oh, just two bodies? Okay, just kidding. Oh, if y'all are playing on console, press the left stick down, so L3, and it'll allow you to do this. You can interact with, move the camera around, that sort of thing, without moving your character. You can kind of see things a lot better. Oh, excuse me. Don't really have any range, so we're just gonna roll with it. No possibility of gaining surprise, essentially. One thing I forgot to do. Good. Want to make sure karmic dice was off. Absolutely zero interest in RNG screwing me, thinking that it's helping. 50. Some good dex. I think it's dex. Actually, you know what? I don't recall. Sacred Flame is a dex save, is it not? It is. Combat's very simplistic at first level. You can only attack once, and that's very limiting.
Another day, another fight.
It's 2 turns. Okay. Oh snap. Alright, so these guys are... Huh. Alright. That's a first for me. That's a pretty big difference between balanced and freaking tactical. Golly. Downed by these little guys, really? I am first level though. I'm wearing starting gear. Very squishy. Perk of Cleric. Healing from a distance with a bonus action. Gotta love it. Alright, oh snap, that's right, I only have 2 first level slots. That's a problem. Okay. Oh crap. So lame. Alright, I guess that's all he can do. Hope he doesn't get downed again, essentially. That's about all he's got. Do another Sacred Flame from afar. Action, level up. What up, dude? And for my bonus action, Potion of Healing on who's it's Shadowheart. I don't believe we can level up mid-combat, can we? We cannot. So I'm surprised. A single intellect Devour gives you enough to level up. Is it experience boosted for Tactician? I feel like it should be. If it's not. Interesting. Anyway, I mean, that's a good thing. Why don't we retreat upwards? Make them waste more movement.
I'm not going to last much longer.
Do I have... I do. Okay, so... looks like a 2d6 as opposed to... 4 to 11. It's probably a, what a... D8 plus 3. Yeah, I got a mace. Don't I? Perhaps I should have used this before. I do like the higher minimum. Why don't I save that? Reposition myself right here. Pop another healing potion. Yes, sir. That'll be his turn. That's actually... it's not bad. Potion of healing on her. Probably going to be spamming these healing potions, looks like. Golly. Cool.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Can I get up here? That's annoying. Can I jump? Ah. I'm in melee range anyway for next turn. That's all I really want. That'll do it. Look at that. We have cleared our first not our first round of combat, but you know, first encounter of the episode, the stream. So why don't we go ahead and level up?
Never a dull moment.
There we go. Second level. That's my boy-o. Alright, we got an additional level, additional first level slot. We can now smite. Love it. Access to first level spells, of course. Gain a passive. Good, good, good. So for him, defense. Now prepared spells. Cure wounds, of course. You know what? Wrathful Smite's honestly not bad. Dealing psychic damage. One of your, one of the few sources of psychic damage at first level. A bit harder to come by. Bless. I need his spell slots for smites. not for freaking buffs and things like that. It's just not his shtick. Ah. Okay, an extra d6 of fire damage with persistent d6 fire damage for 10 turns. That's actually not bad. Thunder Smite. Oh. 2d6. And pushes back. I'm thinking I might utilize these spells more. I'm not typically, I don't typically use these spells when I play a paladin. I think I'll need to be a little more strategic. So that'll be my plan. Let's get rid of Compel Duel and Command and bring in Searing Smite and Thunder Smite. So we have Searing, Thunders, and Wrathful Smites, and Cure Wounds. That's all a good little paladin really needs. Shadowheart's turn. The awful, what is it? Trickery Domain. Ugh. Terrible. Okay. More health, first level spell slot. Channel Divinity, very nice. So turn Undead and invoke Duplicity. Let me think. Gotta have Cure Wounds and Healing Word, yes. Guiding Bolt's a good one. Shield of Faith is a good one. Inflict Wounds, just to get her out of a bad situation. It's not a bad idea to have. What you got? Yeah, we'll keep it that. Excuse me. Yawning already, that's not good. Alright, man, cool. So, this adventure goes up to 12th level. This campaign goes up to 12th level. Go up. So annoying. Yeah, it goes up to 12th level. What's this thingy? Does it actually do something? Oh, okay. I was just curious. Dead Mind Flayer. I know we need to go over there. I thought there was a chest. Oh, it's right over there. I'm blind. My bad. It's kind of annoying that they don't just like freaking jump. In spots that you obviously mean for them to. Now, hey, that's not some bad loot right there. What we got here? Nautiloid tank that'll blow up. If you'll hop on up here. Potion of speed. Oh, I didn't mean to take the skull. I forget how to bring up. There we go. Yeah, you can keep that, buddy. Okay, oil of accuracy, alright. Buffs like that might be more useful. I find that by Act 3 I've got like all kinds of freaking potions that I just don't wind up using, essentially. I think Astarion's this way, is he not? Yeah, that I just don't wind up using. I think that'll change. Rather, I expect it to. doing tactician difficulty. Yeah, this is the right way. They're giving thieves tools. Old dude's this way, didn't he? Sometimes I forget where he's at for some reason. Highly recommend collecting alchemical ingredients.
The flick of the wrist.
Hey, beating it by one is enough. Okay. Actually... Oh, I know. They're both wearing heavy armor. Just kidding. Ah, there you are. Why don't we go and save?
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Yol wasn't, speaking from an RP standpoint, he wasn't, shrewd, let's say. So response number 2 wouldn't be within his character. One might go with that.
There. Can you see it? Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
Could
I
literally
need him
just Sacred
alive.
Flamer.
Stow
Flame him
that blade, or I'll
from
show
there.
you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now,
Wrong
I
headset.
saw you on the ship,
Let's turn my volume
didn't
up here.
I? Not?
Oh wait. I'm so sorry, I wasn't even reading.
You son of a...
I saw melee attack and I just went for it for some reason. I've never actually chosen to do that. I didn't know if that would start combat.
Out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You
Glad
try
it
to
didn't.
hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
I'm glad that worked out.
The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
A different character would have said 3. Let's go
Indeed we
2.
are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might
I
still
love
be
his voice
time.
acting, I really do.
Well, yes, of course. But first things
It's
first.
clear why he got that like voice actor of the year award for this.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Nice. Now we've got Astarion, who is about to get a level up. Okay, that's fairly simple. I do something about this lighting. When the screen goes darker like that, I get all like weirdly top-lit ceiling fans right here. Something I struggle with. That kind of like the production side, you know, both in this and with my music channel. Actually, it's a weakness of mine.
Alright, what now?
I just don't really. I'm not good at lighting, camera work, things like that. I'm just not. I'd like to be. I think it's kind of cool. It's interesting, but I don't. For some reason, my brain just doesn't. Or maybe not my brain. My eyes aren't trained for it yet. Still learning. Now we should happen upon Gale. Oh no, I think we have to go back into the wreckage. Proceed through the other path.
There. A mind flayer. It's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel
Oops. Fat finger.
compassion. Compassion. You can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
My intelligence is trash. But we'll see what happens. Couldn't hurt. We have guidance. Not gonna do a whole lot of good against that. Shit.
You try to break through, but its mind is impenetrable. With a last surge of defiance, it slaps your efforts away. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Word.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Indeed. Onward. Oh wait. Why don't we talk to our crew?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Mentiroso.
Astarion's an interesting find. Let's hope any future acquaintances don't hold a blade to your throat by way of introduction.
Yeah, it'd be great.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Got some sass. Maybe. I might play with the lighting later. I don't need to waste y'all's time for that. Nah. Oh. So I'm trying to make him basically as close to the PC I played in 5e and TOA of him, right? Trying to keep him as close to that as possible. If you're familiar with TOA, you know the death curse. Basically, for some reason, when you die, it's permanent. In a world where resurrection spells are commonplace is the wrong word, but available, one can undo death. They have the right resources. Damn it. I hate how I always get lost like an idiot. Common problem, actually. I do that frequently. Not only in this, but Halo I get lost a lot for some reason. There we go.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Absolutely. Damn it. Fat fingered it again. Well, why don't we do sort by recent? Latest. There we go. I was like looking for the word recent, it wasn't there. Have that back. Don't need that crap. Supply pack. There we go. Don't mind if I do.
What's going on with that room?
Alright.
It's unstable somehow.
I don't need a new one. This is where we'll find Gale. I don't know what happens if you fail the check, so I just want to, save beforehand.
Approach the sigil on the
But
stone.
anyway, actually, let me tell you after the scene,
And swirls from it
the
erratically,
dialogue, whatever.
as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Which, by the way, I don't think anybody in their right mind would do. Who the hell would touch that? Hey, it's a little black hole. I'm gonna put my head in it.
A hand? Anyone?
Slap the hand. That always cracks me up. What we got? Good stuff.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling!
We're just a big ass lizard dude, you know? Better be able to pull this little string bean out.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. That magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well. And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
You are talking to a party of 3 second levels. Certainly not one of them.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. how about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds
Most
like a plan
excellent.
indeed.
Parasite
Gale's
shared
actually,
is a
I think, probably my
parasite
favorite.
halved.
Karlak
Something
right
to that
behind him.
effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most
And I think
ill-mannered a
Astarion,
man,
thard.
thank you.
Voice
Bringing me
acting
out of that
Astarion's
storm.
obviously the best.
It's an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves
Although
for
he's such
me
a
to
smug
return
bastard,
the
I just,
favor.
it's hard not to love the guy, you know.
Lost
Alright,
in thought.
Gale. Probably gonna have him do evocation. I typically do. Although I did really want to do one playthrough where basically everybody's raising undead. I think that'd be really cool, but at the same time I don't like playing evil characters, and that's typically, you know, something evil characters do. Just to be sure, let me look through the options again. Oh, blade singing, that's new. Oh yeah, that was the new update, wasn't it? That's right. It's basically like a wizard with a little bit of bard kind of twist to it, sort of. Not really my shtick. I don't get bards. I just don't. I've been curious about trying them out, but you know. Oh, these are first levels that we're choosing. Okay. Where's shield? There it is. Got to. I should have what, firebolt. What freaking cantrips do I have? Why did it show me? It's rather annoying. There's mage armor. Is that a second level? You know, I believe we'll find that magic missile is more useful in tactician than balanced. I don't know. But it's a wizard. I can always change his spells later. It's not a huge decision that, in the way that it is with like rangers and warlocks and sorcerers. Which, for the record, I do not like. You should always be able to change your spells. I think that's stupid. I've never, ever, ever approved of that as a mechanic. It just, like, what the, just why? Okay. So I don't really use Witch Bolt. Grease can be useful. We got shield, of course. Got to. Thunderwave is pretty great. Okay, we'll go with that. Grease, Thunderwave, Magic Missile, Mage Armor, and Shield.
Have a lot on my mind.
Alright, we have assembled a party, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, the thing that I kind of started talking about before got interrupted by Astarion and Gale's recruitment to the party. So the character that I played, Yol Torshul, for whom he is named, essentially, his whole thing was he's basically pursuing the the ones behind the death curse. Back when, you know, I was playing TOA or whatever, right? Because it claimed, rather it was the reason why he couldn't resurrect his wife, who succumbed to illness that couldn't be cured by pretty much any means he was able to find. As such, I say that to say this. What brought this up was Shadow Heart's dialogue options. I have no interest in doing any kind of romancing options with this character. So don't expect that. Essentially, I'm not going to be choosing those kinds of responses or anything like that. He's a widower. He's completely not at all, in any way, shape, or form, interested in any of that. He's after vengeance. He wants those, although it's not really applicable to this campaign, to this game, his motivation within the original, like the actual tabletop game that he was in, was his motivation was vengeance, essentially, hence his oath choice. He wanted to bring those responsible for the death curse to justice and end it, and thereby be able to revive his dead wife. But on that subject, I'm gonna go get a refill. Give me just a second. I need to stretch anyway. Old man moment over here. Damn mute button. There it is. Would you look at that? I remember to unmute myself when I got back this time. Golly, that was such a rookie move, dude, last time. Last time, thankfully it was only during like character creation, not like anything super important, but I went out for a break to whatever, get a drink, go pee, stretch, whatever it was, I can't remember. I come back and I don't unmute myself right, and I'm just talking, I'm just going, dude. I didn't notice, I had no clue. I get done with character creation, I'm like, I think it was right after the opening cinematic. When you first like gain control of your character, right? And then I look down and I see the X thing through the microphone or through the speaker telling me that I'm freaking muted, right? I'm like, well shit, I've been talking apparently to myself for the last like, I don't know, 40 minutes at that point. Oh my goodness. Oh, but stretching all that crap. Sciatica's getting better. It is. Don't know what I've been doing. I mean, all the stretches you're supposed to do to prevent it, I've been doing every single day for years. So I don't know what the hell. Yeah, I really don't know what to credit it. Credit for it, rather. I'm praying about it a lot. Maybe that's it. Yeah, that's getting better. Dude. Oh my goodness, I had the, this, probably the second best chiropractic adjustment ever on Friday. Second only to the very first one I ever got. That one was, But this one, oh man. Dude, she got my neck so good. Holy crap, it was like a soft reset, dude. Freaking telling you. I felt so good. I mean, of course, for me, I'm jacked up, right? I'm probably not the usual patient. At least I hope I'm not. My goodness. But like, felt so good. Oh my goodness. The relief. Pain comes back pretty quickly for me in that regard, but she definitely helps me deal with it. At least it's a big difference. I don't know how I was dealing with that without chiropractics for so many years, man. I do know how. The reason why is because I was brainwashed by freaking big pharma, the medical establishment, etc. Right? I drank that Kool-Aid so damn hard, dude. You have no idea. And so I looked at chiropractics the way that I would probably assume most people do. No, they're witch doctors, bro. You don't want to deal with that. That's sort of kind of like a line of thinking. Basically, they're like scam artists or what have you, right? Otherwise labeling them as something worthy of distrust, right? Snake oil salesman, that sort of thing. And so I wanted no part of it, right? Wife goes in while she's about, I think she was already past the due date for my kiddo. Pretty sure she was already past. Yeah, she was like a few days late, right? No, 2 days late. And then she goes in for her first adjustment, right? Because the chiropractor we have specializes in pregnant women as well. There's like this, whatever certification, I can't remember what the hell it's called. But some like bigwig kind of training they go through or can go through or whatever. to be able to adjust pregnant women, etc. And she did that. Got that adjustment. Insane level of relief. And by the way, baby was born the next day. Cracks me up. That's so funny. I don't want to get into too many details about that without asking her if she's cool with it first. But if she gets the okay, I've got a couple funny stories. Oh man, I love kids. Kids are incredible. Man, I want so many more. Like a freaking, like a school bus full, dude. Hell yeah. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're like playing a game or something. Oh wait, let's talk to our new party member. Yeah, stop running. Come back. What's up, Gale?
You're not versed
How you
in
doing?
magic, are you?
No. You haven't taken the oath yet.
Oh,
It's the
I
third
do
level.
apologize. I meant to ask, are you studied in magic? Namely, are you a wizard? Which you are not.
He's
If
so
you meet
snippy.
any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master.
That was so bitchy, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so I got fire breath. Actually, let me. I'm meaning to rearrange this crap anyway. Lay on hands about where I want it. Let me move Cure Wounds, swap it with Wrathful Smite, Divine Sense, Inquisitor's Might. I'm gonna move my smites. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. Because I'm gonna forget that it's there if I don't leave it right freaking there. That's perfect, actually. Thunderous and Wrathful. I'll leave them both right there. Yes, indeed. Okay. I guess he's good then. Everyone else is. We'll just deal with that as we get to it. I'm trying to remember how to bring up the map. There we go. One of these damn buttons, right? Ah, I remember where we're going now. I saw something. What was over there? Ah. It's like that. Like I said, these alchemical ingredients basically result in free potions. It's just from picking crap up off the ground, you know. Alright. Here is a potential combat. Come on, dude. Crap's so annoying. Can be avoided. I usually avoid it, but
I'm half the bloody backbone.
we'll see
we
what
don't
happens.
know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop!
He's pulling up my phone right now.
Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Oh, it's guys. I can answer that later. Get some guidance all up in there. So we got a +5 to, yeah, 8. That's not bad. Let's see where that lands us. Yeah, I was gonna freaking say, better be higher than that.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
That's a very strange saying.
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
Oh, we will. Wait for it. Now you can drop in here, but I believe you take falling damage if you do. Gotta use that, basically. Drop that in, and then you can jump in and ambush the bad guys. We don't know that they're bad guys yet. I don't want to metagame. Not too much. Come on, dude. Get out of there. Stupid ass vines. Wait a minute, there's a chest. Ah, and backpacks. Don't mind if I do. Yep, yep. You can have that Astarion and that as well. In fact, I have other stuff for you too. There it is. And then I believe he's only got one dagger on him, doesn't he? Let's send him that one. Though, I don't recall if he can use like scimitars and stuff. Is it anything with finesse trait? That's right, yeah. Want him doing finesse because when he used dex instead of strength for him. Okay, so yeah, I'll send him that. Do I have anything else? Wondering about him dual wielding. Haven't decided on that. Oh, I need to send this crap to the to camp. Okay, I believe should be good. You know what? I'm curious. Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. Let's read it. My bad. Oh, it actually tells you what the oaths are. That's cool. It even updates it for Crown. That's cool. Oath of Bootlicker. Oh, is that out loud? If I'm not careful, y'all are gonna know what I really think. Gotta be careful about that. Can't have that. I don't want to bring that sort of thing into this channel. I rather like what they did with these little excerpts of what the oaths are. I believe the last line for Oath of Vengeance is actually directly from the PHB. Excuse me. Stop burping. I wonder what it says about ancients. I would really like to do an Oath of Ancients paladin at some point. I think that'd be badass. Try to do like as close to true neutral as you can, but I guess that'd be more neutral good though. He's a paladin, although alignment isn't. You have more freedom with it with 5e, which is the edition that the 5th edition which is what BG3 is based upon, rather, my bad. I believe it used to be that being a paladin meant you had to be good, and I can't recall. It wasn't called an oath yet. It was something different. For 3.5 and Pathfinder, damn it, I can't remember. But the equivalent of subclass, essentially, is what it was, would determine your alignment, and you would have to maintain that or lose your oath, lose your paladin powers. It would be like a big old thing, right? Far more so than in 5th edition, where you can just be an oath breaker and it's all cool and everything. It was like this preceded Oathbreaker, essentially. I don't believe there's an Oathbreaker in 3.5 edition or 2.5, whatever, or friggin' Pathfinder 2nd edition. I don't recall, but I'm pretty sure it's not there yet. I think that was like was that 4th edition? Not super familiar with 4th. I heard it was trash, but some of my friends like it. Not the circle that I play with regularly. Different group of friends from Taekwondo. They're real into it. Been meaning to play with them, but dude, I'm in like 3 campaigns right now. Oh my goodness, my wife would absolutely kill me if I tried to do a 4th. Especially that one's in person. That's a bit, and they do every week. And they're serious, dude. It's, I think, probably way less casual than the campaigns I'm already in. I don't know, man. That's like a commitment, dude. If I was only in like one, the thing is, playing through Zoom is just so much easier. You got your computer, you got your notes, you got all your stuff, right? I prefer playing in person, but it's a hell of a lot more of a commitment. It's a lot more difficult to do multiple campaigns if you're meeting up in person like multiple days a week. Nah, dude. You need to be able to step away, deal with the baby, deal with real life stuff at this life stage, you know, and I don't know. I'd really like to play with them sometime, just because I love those guys. They've been very close friends for as long as I've been training, really. Golly, how long is that? No, it would have been after I came back from the army. I don't think I knew them before. I initially started with Taekwondo before the army, when I was in college, and then I restarted when I got back. So I guess it would have been at least 2014. Been pretty close to these guys for about 11 years. Yeah, great people, man. Just picked up a shift on Monday. Trying to be good. If all goes well, if I don't have like a flare up, I'll be able to test out a more frequent work schedule, which we'll see how that goes. Flare up, I mean my wrists. Mainly my right one. The left one, Non-dominant's not hugely important with my job. I mean it is, but it's not. Like, even if it hurts like hell, I'd be alright if my left hand was jacked, in terms of being able to work. Actually, no, about that. I have worked with a broken on my left hand. Gosh, I don't really want to tell you guys what I do for a living. Sorry. I guess that story only really makes sense if you know, so just scratch that, forget it. But anyway, I did work. I had like a broken bone right here in my wrist, and right here in my pinky, and got through okay. My job, I'll tell you this at least, my job uses fine motor, both hands. Lots and lots and lots of it. But yeah, anyway, so I'm hoping things go well on Monday, and I can work a little more often. I'm still recovering. It's been 2 long, hard years of recovery for work injury, essentially. Yes, on top of the army shit. Fun, right? Ridiculous. At least this, I feel like I can come back from. The rest, golly, it's just taking a while. It's annoying, but get through it, just like everything else, right, man? Been through harder things. Can handle that. Can handle this. Be alright. But anyway, that's not why y'all are here. Let us. I believe I've read the hell out of that. Pick that right back up, and let's continue on. I believe there's a chest up top, if I can get past these stupid ass vines. Come on, dude. They should honestly just like make that not a thing unless you're in combat, because it just doesn't. It's pointless. It's a waste of time. It's annoying. Alright, for RP purposes.
Text is too faded. Doesn't tell me who was worshipped here.
Is there anything over here? A digging spot, clearly. And everybody failed it. Wonderful. I don't have a shovel anyway. This doesn't matter. Oh, there was a second sack. I'll take some garlic. Okie dokie. Now this is the point at which we could kind of set things off in there. Do another encounter.
Everything all right out there?
You wouldn't lie. Not like that.
Yeah. I'll always wear a bit soft. But I've got plenty of friends who ain't soft. Come in here and you can meet them.
Well, now that the cat's out of the bag, so to speak, perhaps we should try dropping in on them, so to speak. Shrooms, bro? Oh, dude. I had some mushrooms growing in my garden, not on purpose, it just kind of like happened, right? I got all excited, right? I'm like, dude, what if these are edible? We could cook with them, that'd be great, right? But, oh, you gotta hit it with an arrow, that's right. My wife knows a little bit about that sort of thing. And she's like, no, you don't want to eat that one. That's from cat piss. Cracked me up. Ba-boom.
Back home will ever believe this.
Now what annoys me is you can't use a rope. Like, what the hell is the point of the thing in the first place? Why does it exist? Two damage for every. I'd rather just go in through the front door. It's too much damage for a level 2 character. Second level character, whatever. Alright, dude, you're up.
Easy.
there too. Oh, you can't fail it. That's what's up.
No one's stopped me yet.
Ooh, shovel, hello. Take that. Why are we taking
That
damage?
might be worth a look.
Something's wrong.
Patched up. Pushing on.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Maybe I need more pockets.
So you want to take the time, as I understand, especially in Tactician and above, to pick up all the food and the loot, just everything you can. Foodstuffs, particularly because the amount that you need, the amount of supply, right, that you need in order to perform a long rest is doubled. So it's 80 instead of 40.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Oh, I've read that one before. Is there another stack of books? Interesting. That one I had not read. Okay, so it looks as though we've got ourselves an encounter here. They're itching for a fight.
Yes?
Let's prep. Yeah, that's usually how I like it. Let's move dash to there. Actually, no.
Keep a blade close.
wrong game. Can I hit him from here? Can I hit this? No. Can't be that lucky, can I? Oh, forgot about that guy.
And the others.
I wonder if I can go over here. Fire at him there. There we go. No, I'd prefer to take out the mage. Yeah. Do I have sneak attack yet? I do.
Gotta keep my eyes peeled.
Get it? I did. Did absolute crap for damage. But they're surprised, so 18 feet of movement. Steep dash. It's bonus action. What can I hit from here? Not much, it seems.
Onward.
Grease. Right there, though. Outstanding. Numbnuts over here lighting everybody on fire. Okay.
Ready.
Now you, Shadowheart, with your 3 spell slots. Prefer you save them for healing, though, honestly. Except Barbarian in there is a pain in the ass this early on. Can't really see anybody though. That's the thing. You could hold your action until start of your next turn, essentially, for like a specific circumstance to happen, and if it does, you react to it and carry out whatever action you were going to do, right? And if that thing doesn't happen by the time your next turn rolls around, that action is, you just simply lose that turn. It's not a thing in this, but it's one of the most useful mechanics, and it would be extremely useful in this game, but it's just not an option. Damn shame, but I understand. I mean, how would you? My goodness, there would be like infinite possibilities, infinite scenarios they would need to prepare for, and I just don't really think that would be realistically possible, honestly. Shadowheart, I think I'm just gonna have her hang back, make sure before I just end her turn without doing anything. I don't want to burn any of her spell slots yet. Like I said, long rests are hard to come by. We don't have a whole lot in the way of supply. I need to be a little more choosy with what I use them on. Excuse me. combat.
Another fight. Let's go.
Yol, on the other hand,
Light on my feet.
oh, is that all the movement I got? Just kidding. The case. That's all I got, just kidding. Maybe we should have hung back a little bit. Maybe I could throw a javelin. I'd really like to take down that freaking mage. No, that's another thing that pisses me off. The path is not interrupted. You don't need to have a huge ass arc like that upwards to hit a target that's only 30 feet away. It's ridiculous. I think you'd probably need a little bit of an arc, but not like way the hell up there, you know what I mean? It's just obnoxious. That's one aspect I wish they would have done a little more work on. But alas, that's all we got.
Step quick.
Move Astarion up. That's fine. Should be able to take her out. Oh, freaking 5 instead of 6. Are you kidding me? Actually rolled a 1 on that damage. Oh my god, dude. Or I guess it's a 2. Stash away. I mean, you can snare him all you want. He's not coming towards you. It doesn't matter. That hurts, though. So is that. What the hell? I think these are both Dexes, yeah. Low ground's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Not now.
One. Boy, is that useful.
Where do I go from here?
You've activated my trap. Why didn't it let me do smite? What's the damn button? Oh, trigger out. No, hell no. Always ask me, asshole. That should be friggin' default. It's so ridiculous.
Can't afford to let up.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Why the no. No, why would a wizard ever do that automatically? That's horrible. That should never be the default setting, ever.
Time for a cup.
My goodness, for like anything. Anyway, whose turn was it?
Never a dull moment.
Let's go on health, I suppose. Good enough, anyhow. That could have been better. And that's a problem. One of them's dead, finally.
Time for a new approach.
Yeah. I don't want him too close to this asshole, though. I don't have any spell slots, that's right. Shield and mage armor just ate it up. Damn. Supposed to hit. It's like that.
Stay focused.
Could be useful, actually. Concentration, though. That should be fine. Shouldn't need to move in closer,
Got to
though.
press on.
Oh, you mean not enough space? I see. Let me think.
Still breathing.
We'll have her chill there.
Despite everything.
Oh, it puts ice on the ground. Wonderful. I should have thought of that. That's why I never used it.
Time for some
Bust my
bloody
ass.
work.
Yep, there we go. Son of a bitch. God. Stupid ass barbarians. Second level, that's a dude. It's a hard guy to fight, you know. This is a difficult counter, but really needed to do it so that I could access withers and respec my characters, because Shadowheart, this is absolutely not what Shadowheart or Astarion should be. 5 damage on a crit. We're gonna TPK on this one.
Fading fast. I must heal.
Impeccable.
2 downed characters. This son of a bitch right here. I wonder. Can we run and come back? Never run in this game? Like away from a fight? I don't know how that actually works. I would have no means of reviving them without withers. And not enough cash to do so in the first place. I didn't expect the difficulty to be this. It's much greater. Just in Tactician, you know. In any case, I'm barely gonna do shit to this guy because he's raging. Although. Oh, it's only resistant to physical damage? Okay, I mean, this will help. There's no good scenario here. He'll waste an action trying to bring her up. Only for her to be downed again before her next turn. This is a bad situation. Okay, I'll tell you what. We're gonna firebolt this dick. Get out of line of sight. Oh, that's nice. That's not. Damn, they're attacking my downed characters too. Holy crap. That's a failed save on him. These two. Okay. Shit. Okay, yeah. Oh shit.
Not yet.
I could have gone better. Alright, so Tactician is quite a bit harder than Balanced. I did not think that this encounter, one of the first ones, really, would be my first TPK in the game. Damn, dude. Alright. Yes, yes, I am aware. Alright, so, maybe that's not the best course of action. Sorry, I can't stop yawning. Butt's falling asleep over here. Stand up for a second. Alright, we're gonna bail and drop down the way that I thought was a bad idea before. Oh, interesting. So we didn't take prone damage. Or fall damage, whatever. Let's make a new save for that. In case we're doing something stupid. Sorry, I'll sit back down in a second. Okay.
You have my attention.
No matter what I'm doing, he needs freaking mage armor.
Any others?
At least things have stayed interesting.
Actually, I wonder if I can make the fire. Gale's in 2 turns. Okay. Do I have line of sight on anybody? Can I get a sneak attack in? How far away is this? It's so annoying. So much shit in the way, I can't see. Okay, so it's probably about 20 feet. I wouldn't be able to. Oh no, I could come back in time, or with enough movement.
On the hunt.
Okay, he'll hide. Oh. Another thing that you could obviously do, and should be able to do in this as well, but that you could do in tabletop that you can't hear, is be able to pass through the space of a non-hostile character. It's so stupid. Alright, sneak attack on this chick. That's a sneak attack, that's what I'm talking about. Have him kind of go over here. What an asshole, that was my plan. That's fine. Took care of him. Okay. Much better way of going about this encounter. We've already got one of their ranged characters, ranged fighters downed. Let's get Gale out of line of sight. Maybe he'll be outnumbered. I don't know if I really want Yol going out there, but Why the hell is the path interrupted? There's no damn path interrupted. Okay. Fat fingers. Is that the one I want to use, though? I don't know if that'll actually do what I want it to do, though. This will. Why? Dude, it said 1 to 4 damage and it did 0. That's really, that kind of pisses me off, actually. Alright.
Need to act fast.
Also, how can a golden dragonborn be burning? Just putting that out there. Yeah, that's about right. I don't believe he's raged yet, though. Of course. Definitely getting him the hell out of there.
On my way.
Oh yeah, already used bonus action. I really need to take her down, but now this guy's an immediate threat. If y'all freaking makes it to his next turn, he can be useful there. Firebolt's 1 to 10. Yeah, you know what? Magic missile is. Dude, right? Nice. Yeah, that's about right. you guys seeing this bullshit? I've karmic dice off, right? I do. Okay.
Let's finish this.
Do I have line of sight on this chick? Why does movement matter? It's a ranged attack. There's line of sight freaking right here. In case, gotta get her the hell out of dodge. Oh, but that's her movement, isn't it? Yeah. Let's bring Astarion back up. Where the hell is he? Although, which one is this guy? That's him. Never mind. Damn. Just burn through a spell slot. For no reason. Here's the rage. Oh boy. It's just physical attacks at advantage. Yeah. It's not spells. That's useless for Gale, of course. It's fine. You can't resist force.
A little help,
Dude.
please.
Really? 5 damage? I think the game could really do a better job of hiding the obvious rigged bullshit. No spell slots left. I do have Thunder Wave, but I might. Oh no, just kidding. That's spell slot. I could take her down, but yeah. What about how I expected? Worst case, each character does have a scroll of Revivify. Shadowheart is on her last death save. That's a problem. It's about damn time. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Yo yo. Barbarian's dead. That's their best DPS. Could just take her freaking out. My goodness, why is she still alive? Wow, that's bullshit. Deadsies. Excellent. Yeah, this is game over. Again. At least it took 2 of them out this time. Can't help. Current action economy. What are these guys at? 15 of 19. This dick is at full 20, isn't he? Of course he failed it. Now he's dead too. Love to be able to help you, Gale, but like, I'm sorry, action economy dictates that you guys are on your freaking own, man. Which range does this fire breath have? Not a damn thing. It's a full action too.
These boots have seen everything.
If I live long enough, honestly, I need to be using my action economy to heal. Just to live long enough to matter. Of course. So why wouldn't you? Son of a bitch, dude. Dang. I think I had multiple playthroughs, maybe 2 TPKs tops, most of which were my, actually I think both of them were my very first playthrough. One of those was the final boss. Now all of a sudden I've got just as many against Bush League over here, really? Maybe this difficulty change isn't a good idea, I don't know. Alright, let me think. If we're gonna have round of surprise.
Show yourself.
Direct me.
Actually, we'll have him here. So he's got clear line of sight.
Where's Gimblepop and the others?
To the barrels.
Watch your back.
You gonna hide. Scooch right here.
Let's move.
You right here.
No time to dally.
You the hell out of eyesight.
Gotta keep my eyes peeled.
Alright, let's try this.
Something's wrong.
Maybe I should wait to do that till they get closer. I should have used that turn to take that one down, right? We'll see.
Still on my feet.
Actually, can't really do anything. We can throw a javelin. Which movement do I have left? 9 feet. 17, actually. Okay, I could. No. Whatever. He's got better AC. We're gonna throw. Of course, the path is interrupted for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Never mind, I wasted another turn. They're probably gonna get Yule killed too. These fucking programmers.
On the move.
Yeah. Well, that's at least not their fault. I shall scooch her over there. There's something. Something we can have her do, perhaps. So wait, let's see this freaking guy. Yeah, I didn't think so. There's absolutely no line of sight. He's at a good spot. Now this I can do. Yeah, can't hold action. Because it's not a thing in this game for some stupid ass reason. So, everybody's gonna waste their turn. Until Yule gets his fat ass out of the way. Because you can't go through a friendly's space either. Tell me how that makes sense. Once again, we must swap slots.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Oh, you know what? Did I... fucking button is it? I'll take the opportunity. Dude, are you freaking kidding me? What the hell level are these people? Bullshit, they're level 2. That's unfriggin' believable. Absolutely ridiculous luck. Cure wounds, I think that's touch, is it not? Yeah, it's touch. Oh, I can take him down. If I don't roll like dog shit. Somehow Firebolt is better. Yeah, of course not. Why would I hit with anything? That would just be crazy. He should be able to. If I'm the DM, he can. Why doesn't he have advantage? She doesn't know he's there. He's hiding. Whatever. Dude. I mean, y'all are seeing this, right? This isn't just in my head. They're critting, they're hitting with everything. Bullshit. Collision detection is screwing me. And I miss with everything. It just... it's very, 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 very frustrating. That's how it is sometimes. It's a dice roll, you know. It's whether or not you hit. It's kind of the nature of the beast, but...
Now they see me.
Still sucks. A lot. This encounter is very not balanced. I thought it was a difficult encounter, honestly, when I was playing unbalanced. Well, damn. Hopefully I can take these guys down on the third friggin' try. So he's raging. I just can't. I can't access the other guys. I just can't do it. He's a problem. Really, they're all problems. Are there any shenanigans I can do? Doesn't look that way. Wait, did I say 26? Was I blind? 16. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather take the guaranteed hits. Oh, she's gonna be... It's action economy that's killing me. Yeah, he does a lot of damage, but It's the fact that I'm dealing with so many damn attackers. I think I have to leave them for later. Jump. Move. Go anywhere other than in the freaking fire. There we go.
Nothing important is ever easy.
That's better.
You picked the wrong fight.
Yes. Die. Then have him come back over here. Okay, we're making progress now. That dude's dead. This chick's dead. He's a problem. Full health too. He's got 1 friggin' HP. She's got 5. He's at full health? Yeah. Damn, 1 freaking damage. Shadowheart, do you do anything? She's always like this. No matter what playthrough, Sacred Flame always does like just trash damage. Absolute trash. Healing word, yes, but oh, actually, you know what? Well, dude needs it. Really does. So does she, to be fair. Yeah. Cool. If I hit, she's dead. Alright, we have 1 bad guy that's pretty much dead. 1 HP left, 1 full health, 1 big problem at full health.
Just like old times. Be quick.
Oh, right. I already used a bonus action. Can't do that. Oh my goodness. I have no button mask. I can stand up. Oh, I got Shadowheart. That sucks. Damn, 10 damage.
What now?
Advantage and you still missed. Yeah, it's typical apparently. more spell slots. Maybe should have done that before my attack though, huh? Nice. Fortune's finally turning in my favor. By the way, why can we not do that? Where the hell's the detecting presence action? There's a seek in Pathfinder. Just for that. But like, it's just annoying that they can do that and we can't. Two. Come on, man.
I won't give in.
Fucking bastard, die.
Time to press ahead.
There we go. No, 5 though. Oh, there's a second one. Dude, what the hell? 13 damage from a level 2 character?
This way.
Can I hide?
Let's find some prey.
Noob. That's not good. That's what was keeping him alive. Ah, Shadowheart's already dead, that's right. Can't get out there to help y'all. He's on stupid menus everywhere. Failed 1 death save. No successes. No spell slots. Where's this guy at that I can get line of sight?
Of course.
There we go. Kind of a lackluster crit, but that's okay. Still didn't even break his concentration. Jeez. Is this crap on metric? No, it's on Imperial. I don't know why it's. Dang, 42% and disadvantage. Honestly, probably gonna be more useful. Oh no, don't throw. What the shit are you doing, bro? Scroll of Vivify on Shadowheart.
Take you.
A little help, please.
10 rounds of ensnared? Dang. While she's up, she can at least... I mean, she's my dedicated healer. She's out of line of sight, should be. Yeah. So they need to come in to do anything. It's her anyway. Can't do anything there. That was my action. Should I use a healing potion? I don't really want to waste all of my damn potions on this single encounter. Not super sure I have much of a choice though. Where's this asshole at? Okay. Line of sight to hit him. Require me to be about here. One more asshole left. Move right here. Can I help? Helping is the thing? Okay. But he got out on his own. That's nice. Okay, where's this dude? Way over there.
Subtle approach.
That's fine. At least I'm not rolling death saves anymore. Get him the hell out of there. Nice. Oh wait, that downed him again. Crap. It's fine. He's at full health. He'll likely take at least one hit. Trying to get him the hell out of the way. It's really not working out for me.
Concentrate.
Wait to heal, yo. Is that aid? No, detect thoughts. Let's see what. I'm gonna have her hang out. Astarion. Astarion. You. Shit. Dude, really? Oh, okay, I can.
Come on, up you get.
I thought time passed to such an extent that he just like auto died. It's done that to me before. Because I didn't know how to like do the turn-based thing. Dude, that was freaking rough. I am so shocked. I think I'm in for a rude awakening for the rest of this playthrough. Goodness. How are we looking on experience? Only halfway to level 3. Oh boy. Need a long rest after that. That's nice. Useful. Okay. I think that's a good spot to end it on. What we'll do is, well, here, let me clean up my saves. Goodness, don't need all that. Yeah, we probably don't need any, but just its most recent. But whatever. Okay. Goodness. Well, it looks like we made it. Holy crap, dude! I did not expect the difficulty to ramp up to such a degree just from balance to tactician on such an early fight. I mean, this one was. It's kind of challenging because you fight it early on. Usually one of the first things you do. Because you want to get withers, right? And you got to go through here to get him. But like it's a difficult encounter with the bad guys having all kinds of advantages over you, and it's just rough. And dude, you freaking saw that. Golly, I just couldn't get a good roll in. Finally got some headway. We beat this encounter. Oh, I still got some left. Finish this encounter. We burned a whole lot of healing items though, and that's concerning because, like, what about future encounters? You know what I mean? And none of these guys had healing items on them, so used a whole bunch of stuff and didn't replenish any of it. Had to use a scroll of revivify on Shadowheart. Used up all our spell slots. We're in a rough situation just to get through like a low level fight, you know, low level encounter. But we did it. We're halfway to level 3. We've now gained, or rather, we can now take a long rest, heal up, and then look for access to the area that will give us access to withers. dank crypt, which cracks me up. Yeah, that looks to be about it. I guess we did it, guys. I think that was a pretty successful stream tonight. Sorry about the cussing. This actually kind of pissed me off a little bit there, to be honest. I try not to let F-bombs fly, but man, that got me. But yeah, man, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight on your very precious Saturday evening. I'll see you guys again Tuesday night. Same bad time, same bad channel. Yeah, if y'all enjoyed this, or just in general what I'm doing here, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. But I guess that's all I got for you. Y'all sleep good. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night, or I guess Sunday morning, pretty much at this point. And y'all be good. I'll see you Tuesday.